Long before the gods of Olympus reigned supreme, the world was ruled by the Titans. Primordial beings of immense power, children of Gaia and Uranus. But their reign ended in bloodshed when the young Olympians, led by Zeus, waged a cataclysmic war known as the Titanomachy. After 10 years of battle, Zeus, Hades, and Poseidon had just overthrown their tyrant father, Kronos, casting him and the other Titans deep into the abyss of Tartarus. The three brothers drew lots, Zeus for the sky, Poseidon for the sea, Hades for the underworld, and a new order began. But deep beneath the earth, in the pits where Titans screamed and shadows whispered, something stirred. Something older than even the Titans themselves. Gaia, the Earth Mother, watched her children fall and was enraged. Her children, the Titans, had ruled for centuries, and now their thrones lay shattered. She had watched as her own son Kronos was overthrown, and in her fury, she sought vengeance. To punish the Olympians, Gaia descended into the deepest parts of Tartarus and mated with Tartarus itself, an unholy union of earth and abyss. From this nightmare union came the final weapon, a monster so terrible, so colossal, that even the Titans feared to whisper his name. Typhon, the storm-wreathed abomination. From the darkest depths of the earth, Typhon emerged, towering over mountains. His legs were coiled serpents, his arms stretched like tempests, and his voice was a cacophony of thunder, hurricane, and the screams of dying beasts. His very presence darkened the sky and caused seas to boil. With Gaia's order to destroy the Olympians and make them suffer like her Titan children suffered, Typhon stormed Olympus. The gods, feasting in their golden halls, did not at first believe the rumors. Then the horizon turned black. Hermes, the swift messenger, was the first to see him. He raced back to Olympus, his voice trembling. "A beast comes! One that makes the Titans seem like children." The gods gathered at Zeus's throne, Ares, Athena, Apollo, Hera, all ready for war. But when Typhon appeared, even they could not believe what they saw. One by one, the gods fell or fled. Even Hera and Athena, wisest of them all, could not stand against him. Only Zeus remained. Zeus, king of the gods, stood atop the ruins of Olympus, his lightning bolts crackling in his fists. He had faced titans, slain giants, but Typhon was different. This was a force of nature, a living cataclysm. Typhon laughed, which sounded like collapsing stars, and mocked Zeus. Zeus, frightened, unleashed bolt after bolt, thunders that could shatter continents. Typhon staggered but did not fall. The battle shook the world. Zeus fought with the fury of a storm, but Typhon was relentless. At last, the monster seized the god king, crushing him in his serpentine grip. With a loud roar, Typhon ripped out Zeus's divine sinews, the source of Zeus's power, and left him broken in a cave. Olympus had fallen. The gods had scattered. Some fled to Egypt and took the forms of animals to hide. Typhon, the god slayer, claimed the heavens. All hope seemed lost, but Hermes, god of cunning, refused to stay in exile. With the help of Pan, god of the wild, by his side, they devised a plan. They crept into Typhon's lair. Pan used his terrifying panic scream to distract Typhon, while Hermes slipped into the cave guarded by the monstrous she-dragon Delphine. With whispers and illusions, Hermes deceived the beast, stealing back Zeus's sinews. The gods restored their king, and Zeus rose once more, stronger, fiercer, his thunderbolts reforged in divine wrath. The real war had only begun. The heavens opened. Olympus roared with renewed fury. The skies turned black as Zeus and Typhon clashed one final time. Lightning against hurricane, God against abomination. Zeus unleashed a storm that scorched the earth. The skies raged as he pursued Typhon across the world, through Thrace, past the Euphrates, and finally to the fiery pits beneath Mount Etna. There, Zeus summoned the full force of the heavens. Wielding the very essence of the storm, he struck Typhon with a bolt so mighty it split the mountain in two. Typhon fell, but he would not die, for he was eternal. Screaming in fury, Zeus buried him beneath Mount Etna, sealing him for eternity. Peace returned to Olympus. The gods rebuilt their thrones, but the gods never forgot Typhon, and never again did they doubt Gaia's wrath.